Hi guys and welcome back to another DrAce video, and today we're going to be playing Ride 4. Today we're going to be using the Niall Mackenzie Yamaha Boost livery on board the Yamaha FZR 750 OW01RM from 1989. This has been absolute carnage ahead of us. Numerous riders down into the first corner, not even forced before the first corner, let's say, going into Redgate for Donington Park. Now you're wondering probably why Niall Mackenzie, and of course 25 years ago, a couple of days ago, was the championship difference between Niall Mackenzie and his son, Taron Mackenzie, winning in British Superbike this year in 2021. So I love this livery. I think it's absolutely fantastic, and massive props to Mad.Max for creating this fantastic livery. I will show you a better look towards the end of the video, but for the time being, thank you Mad.Max for being a loyal subscriber as always and doing a livery for me for today's video. Of course, we always see Sergio 23s are just absolutely epic, but don't be fooled, Mad.Max can certainly conjure them up as well. So thank you, Mad.Max, I really appreciate your work in this one. I tell you what, it looks absolutely fantastic. And this bike, if you haven't used it already, is a joy to use. It's really good. And you might be wondering why we're using Donington and not Brands Hatch. Of course, that's where Taron Mackenzie won his championship, and basically because I found a career objective that I hadn't done, and Donington Park was the track to use. And I love Donington Park, it's hard to turn it down. And it was just a great opportunity for me to continue the career mode and also use a bike that I really wanted to use, because this livery is just absolutely stupendous. It's so stupendous and it's so superb that I love looking at it. I think the colours match extremely well, and of course shout out for going that extra mile for making an actual matching suit. Never actually used these leathers before, these Taichi ones. I've never used them before, so I had to actually purchase them just for this video. But of course, on 15 million credits after doing weekly challenges and completing the career mode, or almost, has given me lots of credits to spend and to burn through. So I pretty much bought everything else in the game, bikes and pretty much every other accessories, helmets, etc. So why not buy all the leathers as well, as we try and dive up the inside of Alexis Geiger, the Swiss man. I'm guessing it's a man, Alexis. Could be both, could be a male or female. But we're now going to the left-hand side for turn 5. We're going to the left-hand side once more for turn 6, and then flick it into the right-hand side, going into McLean's. Nice and tight to the apex area. I'm fancying a move going into the right-hander into Coppice in a moment's time. So here we go, a little bit of a lunge, a little bit of a late lunge, but I tell you what, it certainly worked. We got ahead of the Swiss rider with absolutely no trouble whatsoever, as we now have Francisco Santos in our way, the Portuguese man. Oh my goodness, we absolutely flew by him. I forgot how good and strong the bikes are in Ride 4 sometimes, because I've been playing MotoGP 21 in preparation for this weekend's videos. Of course, MotoGP 21 second season career mode is beginning, so if you haven't subscribed already or you're looking forward to it, let me know in the comment section down below, and also hit that like button and subscribe if you're really looking forward to it, because of course Friday I'll be starting them, Saturday, Sunday we'll have 3 Grand Prix this weekend. I'm going all out, so stay tuned for lots of MotoGP 21 content. And of course, as mentioned, we will be doing Qatar 1, Qatar 2, the Doha Grand Prix, Portimao, and then Jerez as the rest follows. But for the time being, get up in the inside of Nico Raicher. We are now up into second position, and as this track slowly begins to dry out, I think the tyres are going to get a little bit difficult to use. Of course, it's going to start burning up and probably ripping to shreds, but right now going into the Craner curves, can we go into the old hairpin? A little bit of contact made there, but it looks like Paul Weschler has yielded the position, and now DrAce is up into the tops position with Niall Mackenzie's fantastic Yamaha bike. It's just honestly absolutely gorgeous. I really love the colours, and I tell you what, I love Cadbury's chocolate, so it's a combination for the aces, I swear. Absolutely brilliant. But for the time being, now on to lap 3. Only got a couple more laps left to go here in Donington. And I tell you what, the track has dried much quicker than I would have expected. 83 degrees it says right now, and I'm guessing that's Fahrenheit, because that's certainly not the case in England. It would never be 84 degrees. I think we would pretty much burn. But going into the S's, a little bit out of shape there, going into turn 9, turn 10, but it looks like we're still on board the motorcycle, and we're still going relatively fast for this particular lap. Chucking out the right city boot and touching the floor, going into the Melbourne hairpin, as we then bring on the acceleration and get into the final corner for Goddard. So here we go, braking roughly where the little white patch is on the right hand side there. So if you ever need a bit of assistance, I have done weekly guides for this track and a little bit more guides in general, but keep an eye out for little braking markers like that going into Goddard and you'll be absolutely fine. But now on to the penultimate lap. It's not going too well for the Brits, it seems, 8th, 10th, 11th and 12th are all being held by British riders, apart from DrAce in first position, as you can see on your screens right now. We're on to the penultimate lap. I do fancy trying to improve the lap once again. The best was a 1:31.899. I'm pretty confident we can do that as we slide it in going into the old hairpin for turn 4. And now we'll get onto the left-hand side. Be careful about going too close to the rumble strip there. If you do touch it, the bike can sometimes veer out of control. It gets a little bit slippy around that particular section, so do be careful going into that corner. Now, something to mention as well, just while I've got the chance, because we are leading this Grand Prix by a country mile, I'm still going to be doing the Ride 4 top 10 lists. I'm just getting my way through them. I've got a list of the lists, and I'm going to try and shortlist them into ones we're going to do first and what we're going to do second. So the most interesting ones I want to try and get done first, and then we'll move on to the rest of them. Of course, we can even look at MotoGP 21 videos as well, as unfortunately MotoGP 21 season, or the MotoGP 2021 season, is coming to a close this weekend, which is very, very sad. Of course, the last one for Valentino Rossi. And of course, shout out to Sergio23 for making the Grazie Vale livery from last week's video. That was absolutely fantastic. So if you haven't seen that video already, and after this video would be a great time to check that content out as well. We ride in Laguna Seca on board the Yamaha YZF-R R1M. Another fantastic bike, of course, but stay tuned as well for a helmet cam gameplay. I've not done a helmet cam in a while on Ride 4, so I'm thinking I might jump back into a bit of helmet cam as we set the fast lap of the Grand Prix here in Donington Park on the final lap, or the penultimate lap going into the final lap, as the temperature is now 95 degrees Celsius. So we're all burning alive apparently, but for the time being, going into Craner curves, now onto the right hand side, just sliding the Yamaha into this corner. If you haven't used this Yamaha and you're on PC, I implore you to find Mad.Max and to download his livery, and of course at the same time just purchase this bike in general, because it seems to be really good. I am looking for a lot more British Superbike inspired livery, so if you have any on PC, let me know in the comment section down below and I can crack on with checking them out and even feature in a video. Of course, just let me know what gamer tag, Steam ID, PSM, whatever you call it, whatever you're using, so I can check it out. But hope you've enjoyed this one so far. I don't think I've really been focusing on the action because there's not been really that much to focus on. I really wanted just to chuck it in and push it to its absolute limits. I've used the Yamaha FZR750-0W01 standard, but the RM, it seems to be a whole new beast and it feels fantastic. I highly recommend checking this bike out. I want to say we've done a time trial challenge on it, but if not, maybe I need to. But going into Goddard's for the final time of asking, pretty confident stuff here. Very pleased with the victory, and I hope you guys have enjoyed the video. And thanks again to Mad.Max for making this livery. I will show you a better look in a moment's time, because I do believe it deserves a much better look. But that is the victory right there, and unfortunately we didn't improve the lap times anymore, but pretty fine and dandy lap if I do say so myself. So now a quick look in the garage, and there you go. Thank you very much to Mad.Max once again, and that's going to be it from me. So I'll leave you with a tour around the bike, and I'll see you in the next video. So thanks for watching, guys. As always, like, comment and subscribe if you enjoyed the video, and I'll see you in the next video. Ciao for now. Oh hi, didn't quite see you there. Good to see you're still here. If this video didn't quite set your appetite, then why not watch some more DrAce content by clicking the video shown on screen now. Furthermore, if you would like to follow me on social media, you can do so now with the links down in the description. Consider subscribing so you don't miss a single DrAce video.